What's up, you guys? My name is Nex. Welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how people completely destroy their lives. I wrote out a list, and I think this video will help a lot of people not make the same mistakes that I used to make in my life. So let's just get into it. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is paying for the luxuries in life way too early. I get it. You want a nice car. You want a nice apartment, and you may make some decent money. Let's say you make 60,000 a year, and you're like, oh, I make more money than I used to. I could afford it now. In reality, you can't, because it's still taking up either all your income or the majority of your income. If you make it 60,000 a year, which is a little bit more than what I make a year, you shouldn't have an apartment that's over 2,500 or something like that. Just because you making the money doesn't mean you need to spend it. You shouldn't have a car payment when you're paying, I don't know, like I would say like $1,000 a month when you're only making a few thousand a month. You get what I'm saying? Living below your means. You get what I'm saying? So let's move on to the next thing. Number two is trying to keep up with people and trends. So it's because of social media, a lot of people are trying to keep up with trends. Balenciaga come out with a new bracelet that's literally just a piece of tape. They gonna wear it, buy it for $2,000 and wear it like it's a flex. You get what I'm saying? Oh, Jordans come out with some new Jordans, you gonna buy it knowing that's your last $300 in the bank. And in my culture, where I'm from Brooklyn, New York, that is very, very common. People will spend their last 300 knowing they don't got no more money coming in for another 2 weeks just to get some Jordans to try to impress some girls. It's crazy, but when you try to keep up with trends and others, it's a never ending race, because there's always a new trend. There's always going to be somebody doing better than you. Like what J. Cole said, it will always be a whip that's faster than the one you got. You know, you get what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to keep up with trends and with fashion and what's going on social media. And it applies to a lot of things. It applies to men and women, and it applies to relationships. So I'm gonna talk to you, my ladies, real quick. Ladies, stop pressuring your man to do things for you that you see these celebrity men do for their girls. Oh, Moneybag Yo just bought Ari a Maybach. Why you ain't buy me no car yet? You get what I'm saying? I have seen that really go down in real life, and that is a problem. Men, stop comparing yourself to another man who's on their level 5,000 and you're on your level 20. So let's say you're an entrepreneur. This entrepreneur, he been running his business for 20 years. So he's a multi-millionaire. You just started running your business 3 years ago. You think you're going to be on his level? Think about it like a video game. This is why I don't compare myself, right? Soon I'm about to move on soon, but this is why I don't compare myself. Let's say two people like the game GTA 5, right? We all played GTA 5 before. One person started playing all the way in 2013 and been playing on the same account ever since then. One person just started playing in 2025. But the 2025 player, he been playing for like 7 months so far, and he mad that he's not on the level of the other player. You get what I'm saying? He been playing for so much longer than you. So of course you're not going to be on his level. Comparison is the thief of joy, and a lot of the times in the modern day it leads to financial ruin, because you're trying to compete with somebody that is not worried about you, that you can't compete with. How can I compete with somebody like Elon Musk? I make like $55,000 a year at the moment. It's going up, but I make about $55,000 a year at the moment. How am I going to compete with Elon Musk? How am I going to compete with Mr. Beast? He's one of the most popular YouTubers in the world, and I'm not at the moment. I'm growing still. I can't. You get what I'm saying? So let's move on to the next thing. Let's go. Number three, misusing their credit. So when you're young, the sad part about America is that you don't learn about how to make money, what is credit. You don't learn all of that in school, which is honestly a messed up thing. So when you become an adult, you tend to misuse your credit. You might have a credit card, max it out, miss a few payments. You don't know that those delinquencies on your credit report is going to drop your credit, not just a little bit. I'm talking 40, 50, hundreds of points. It happened to me, and now I'm building my credit up. 3 years ago, my credit dropped all the way down to like a 725. because I was missing car payments. I was, maxing out credit cards, and now I'm recovering. I'm in the 690. Last time I checked, it was like 692 because I've been working so hard to recover it. Don't misuse the credit system because you will regret it, and you will be paying for your old bad deeds today. Like, if I would have been doing what I do today back then, guess what? My credit would have been 750. I might have would have got up to that, 800, like at least close. My credit would have been up there, but because I was messing up so much back then, I wasn't able to get, approved for a car easily. So they hit me on the head with a crazy interest rate. Hit me on the head for a $16,000 car from CarMax. They hit me on the head with like a 18% interest rate. I didn't even know. I just was, hey, oh yeah, I bought my own whip, not knowing that they just head cracked me. I'm paying thousands and thousands of more dollars than what it's worth. As soon as you drive the car off the lot, it already drops thousands of dollars right away. Interest rates, all of that. So don't misuse the credit system because it will lead you financial ruin. You can't get an apartment if you have bad credit. You could probably get approved for certain cars if you got bad credit, depending on your income. It's a little bit easier to get a car off of bad credit than an apartment. But an apartment, you are not going to be able to get an apartment if you have bad credit. Don't use the credit system, especially for my young people. My older people already know this, but my young people, bro, don't misuse your credit. Start watching videos on credit, how to build your credit. That way you won't make the same mistakes I made. You get what I'm saying? Let's move on again. Number 4. Not saving and investing in the future. That is a big one. I know a lot of people, especially on YouTube. One of my YouTube shorts that I posted last week, a guy commented, I would love to save and invest and blah, 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 but I just don't have it to. You telling me you can't save $1 a month? You could start anywhere. That's what people don't understand. They think when you start saving, you got to start saving a whole lot. No. I saved $10,000 in my life for the first time a couple months ago, right? Guess what? That was the most money I ever had at one time. And I started small. I literally started out, I did $20 the first month because I wasn't financially literate yet, but I was growing the skill. The next month I put up 100, and then I started practicing financial literacy more, going out less, buying fast food less, things of that aspect. You get what I'm saying? Then I started bumping it up to a few hundred a month and blah, blah, blah. And it took me like almost a year to do it. But guess what? I saved $10,000 making a little bit less than $50K a year last year. You get what I'm saying, y'all? Like, you could honestly do it. You can save, you can invest in your future. It's easy. And there's so many tools you could use to help you nowadays. You got Acorns. That's something that I personally use. That's one of the things I use, right? You got an app called Albert, which helps you make savings accounts where you could put $1. You could literally put $1 in your savings account every, let's say, a month. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. And then as you become financially literate more, as you gain more skills, as you start making more money, you can start upping it. But you got to start somewhere. I don't care if you start with 50 cents, something. Don't come up with no excuses. I can't save and invest. Maybe you can't do it a lot at the moment because various life things that's going on. But you absolutely could start saving and investing for your future. Because if you don't, you're going to regret it. You know what they always say? When is the best time to plant a tree? Yesterday. But you know another good time to plant a tree? Right now. Today. That way you will reap. The sooner you start, the sooner you could reap the benefits of your hard work and positive actions. Let's move on. Number 5. Not living below their means. This is a big one. If you make $60,000 a year, you need to be living off of, I would say, $4,000 a month. I know it's hard because you see money in your account, and my grandma used to always say, shout out to Grandma Angie, oh, that money blowing a hole in your pocket, boy. As soon as I used to get money as a kid, that money burning a hole in your pocket, boy. And I get what she's saying. It's hard to save. You want new clothes. You need to do this. You want this experience. You want to do that. You want to go get some girls and, take a girl out and get a cute girlfriend. You want to do this. You want to do that. But sometimes you got to accept that you can't do that right now. You can't. That's what set me apart. That's what helped me move. Literally took me from making $25,000 a year to 40, and then to 40 to about $55,000 a year. And next money, I guarantee I'm gonna make even more. Every year, my income is growing because I'm practicing financial literacy, living below. I couldn't even talk just now, but living below my means. If I make 5,000 in a month, I'm only gonna spend about 4K, and I'm gonna save a full band. If I make 6,000, I'm still gonna try to spend 4K. If I make 10,000, I might spend 5 to 6K. So I'm saving almost, I'm trying to save as much as possible while still living in life. I get it. You want to enjoy life, you could save for that. So something I do, I got multiple savings accounts. One of my savings account is for fun. So I only put a little bit of money in there at a time. Maybe like every few weeks I might put 20. I might put $50 in there every now and then, depending on how much money I make. And then when I feel like going out, maybe going on a trip, maybe going out to eat, maybe going shopping, whatever it is I decide I want to do with this money, I can, because I actually saved to have fun with it. Just like I just like you save for a house or save for a car. You could save to have fun. You could plan it. Life, I get it. You don't want to have a boring life and never do nothing. I don't recommend that, but you got to have structure. There's a balance with everything. If you don't have balance, you will enter financial ruin. I seen online that, the United States have a record of trillions and trillions of dollars in credit card debt. People not living below their means. They could just spend money from these banks and the bank's not gonna come after you. The banks work with the government when it comes down to this credit system. They getting their money back. I guarantee you one thing, they getting their money back. You get what I'm saying? So live below your means for you could save more money, invest in the future. Do what you have to do now for you could do what you want to do later. So I got one bonus one specifically for the men. So you probably already know what I'm about to say. Chasing women. I seen something online that said a lot of men spend an average of $8 million a year. I mean, in a lifetime in the pursuit of women. 8 million. Taking women out on dates. And I get it. As men, we want beautiful women to surround us. We do. I'm guilty of it. I done dealt with multiple girls at once. Not saying it's good to do that or preaching that, but I've done it. I done went out on a date with one girl, and the next week went out on a date with another one. I've done did it. We all done did it. But I guarantee you, in your pursuit of women, you're wasting money that could have been saved. You could have been bought some dividend stocks by now. By the way, dividend stocks are stocks that pay you every 3 months or every year or every single month. They're great stocks to have. You could have bought some dividend stocks. You get what I'm saying? It started really growing generational wealth for yourself, your family, loved ones, and descendants. But nah, you want to take shorty to Ruth Chris, spend $500. You want to take shorty shopping. You want to try to impress her. You get what I'm saying? Chasing women, will be the death of some of y'all. I guarantee it. The complete detriment of y'all. Drag your life down. I guarantee you, if I wanted to pursue women these last couple years and stayed 100% single and not dealt with no women, I would have had thousands and thousands and thousands of more money. Thousands of more dollars. I guarantee you. So chasing women, y'all, is a big one, y'all. So I hope you guys understand what I'm saying in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you follow this blueprint to the T, I guarantee you, you will have more money saved and invested. You will live a better financial life. I guarantee you that. It starts small and you could build. You get what I'm saying? Financial literacy is a skill. Just like basketball is a skill, the more you practice your ball handling, you get better. The more you practice your jump shot get better. Financial literacy is just like that. You get what I'm saying? It's a skill that you practice and get better at. If you start now, by the end of the year, you'll be a master. Just get 1% better every day. Think about it, 365 days a year. If you get just 1% or 0.5% better every day, you're going to be way more than 100% time better by the end of the year. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Right now, I'm going to show you guys my clothing line. If you're interested in supporting me, I got some stickers that's very cheap, sweaters, workout sweaters, wearable sweaters, t-shirts, all of that. So if you're interested, I'm not asking y'all to buy nothing, but if you're interested, it's going to be linked in the description. You know, I work very hard on my designs. A lot of them have motivational quotes. So, and if you do end up buying something, make sure you tag me on IG at nxcoming. If you tag me, I'm going to repost you and put you in one of my videos. You get what I'm saying? So I love you guys. Welcome. I gained 11 subscribers yesterday. Clap it up for my 11 subscribers. Welcome my new 11 subscribers to my channel. We grown out there. 11 subscribers may be a little bit to some people, but to me, hey, welcome to the community, y'all. Let's keep going. Love you guys. Peace.